Alright everyone, welcome back to the big retrospective event for July 2020. So far we've done such a good variety of stuff. I hope you guys have enjoyed the festivities so far. What we're going to do now is go back to a little bit more gameplay. I feel we should do some gameplay. It should be pretty fun. So maybe some of the funniest moments countdowns. So let's actually take this out. Let's do some of the funniest moments and other countdowns from over the years. Just for variety's sake. We didn't do anything like this time around. Here we go. I don't even remember. 2012. Holy crap. The funniest moments of 2012. Huh? Let's see what this is. Alright, ready?
Spider-Man, dick. See the movie. Waste your money. $22.95. That's right. Gets you in. $12.75. Small popcorn.
I can't believe I'm actually
kids.
in Egypt.
People on the phones. You don't know what the fuck Spider-Man said. Broken seats. Tough shit. Come on the sheet. Come on your ass. 3D glasses don't work. Oh, fuck. 3D glasses don't work. 3D glasses. I can see it 3D. Give you a headache. I won't see it. Pay double for 3D. Get a headache. Oh yeah. Comes out on Blu-ray in 2 months. Only $5 on demand. Yeah, it's cheaper than the movie, dude.
Wow, oh my
So
gosh.
serious.
Wow.
It's DSP's top 10 fan-voted funniest moments of 2012.
It's been a while since I watched one of these.
Number 6. It's not prostate cancer.
What?
Hitman Absolution was one of the coolest games I played this year. The ability to assume the identity of anyone, to be as stealthy as possible, to take out your targets without being seen and getting the hell out of there. That's a cool premise for a game. Now, one moment during this playthrough, which was completely unexpected and off the wall, ended up being so hilarious because it was just so spur of the moment. A sudden phone call, a hilarious conversation, and an ironic twist. Let's take a look.
She's very dear to me.
So, by the way, this was my fan-voted funniest moments countdown of 2012. First of all, this was fan-voted. This is back when the fans used to vote on what they thought was the funniest things that happened all year in my content. And based on their voting, I would make this countdown, okay? This year, I did it differently. This year in 2012, I decided to do highly edited videos like I just did. And I'm not even kidding you, I got more complaints than anything else. People saying, just get to the moments. Don't talk, don't edit, we don't need music, just get to the moment. I was like, seriously? Like, people had asked me for years, why do I only do raw content? You know, Phil, you're a dinosaur. You're just doing this raw, unedited content. We really like to see you do more edited stuff. So I did it for this countdown, and people actually complained this year that I gabbed too much, and there was too much music, and they wanted just raw stuff. I was like, it just proves that, like, an audience may or may not know what they want, but sometimes you get what you ask for, and then you don't want it. You know, and that's kind of what happened here, is I did some really, you know, I put a lot of time into these videos, and people didn't like them. Because of the editing, not because of the funny moments, but because of the editing. Years later, 4 years later, in fact, I started KO Gaming, which was a channel where all I did was edited style content. I worked a lot harder even on that than I did on this. People did like that content. So I guess times changed. 2012, people still like the raw stuff. 2016, they liked the edited stuff.
What? You're kidding. Wait, are you sure? It's not prostate cancer.
Whoa.
I could kiss you. I mean, that's great news. Oh, man. You made my day.
Yeah, it's just fucking the worst case of gonorrhea I've ever seen. Your dick's coming off, buddy.
Doc, I gotta run. Duty calls. And thank you so much. Have a nice day, too. Yeah, bye.
It's not prostate cancer, but you're dead.
Holy shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
All the way down to the fucking rocks.
Damn.
Oh, that was brutal, man.
What's that? I'm not the father? Oh, what a relief. If I had a kid, that would have totally thrown off all of my selfish personal plans for the rest of my life. Well, thanks for the good news. Bye. What the? Woo! Well, that's one hard way to learn not to answer personal calls when you're on the job. Coming up.
That looked pretty brutal. Like, he hits the rocks. Oh, my God. I understand why they did that, but all right, I think I got a few more of those. A few more. I don't want to do that all day, but just a few more like countdown moments like that. That was okay. That wasn't hilarious. It was more brutal than hilarious. People voted that.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Actually, it is. In Hong Kong, you get fucked.
Look at this. It's Sleeping Dogs, which I just played.
Welcome to Hong Kong, motherfucker. Stupid ass, dumb motherfucker.
Oh, God, it's the remix I did.
Motherfucker, get the fuck out of my town, you bitch. Ah, motherfucker, wanna fuck with us?
Oh, my God.
Motherfucker, everyone knows that you's a bitch. Shut the fuck up. Get out. Oh, shit. Oh, motherfucker, here we go, tourist bitch, motherfucker. Gotta get to the hospital to save Uncle Bo. Holy shit. Oh, 18 Ks. Oh, there. I don't have any lyrics for this song. So I will just say random shit. Oh no. I need to get to the hospital because, not because of Uncle Bo, but because I just broke my fucking neck when I hit that car. Holy fucking shit. Here we go.
Wow.
Motherfucker. Gotta get to the hospital, motherfucker.
Wow. Okay.
Why so serious?
Oh my god.
It's DSP's top 10 fan-voted funniest moments of 2012.
Jeez. That was interesting to say the least. I don't remember that moment from the playthrough. I don't remember a lot of this stuff. It's so old.
DSP drinking game.
Oh god. Well, we watched this before.
Anyone who's been following me for a while knows that I'm not straight edge, so to speak. I've even been known to do a few playthroughs a little bit on the tipsy side every once in a while. And also, I do have many different sayings, mannerisms, and things that I tend to do during playthroughs that are kind of in common.
No, it sounds like I
This
almost
year,
lost my train
a
of
fan
thought.
mine actually sent me a pretty funny suggestion in the form of a DSP drinking game. So I actually decided to make a special video to talk about it. Let's take a look. So every
I remember
time
this.
that DSP burps, I have absolutely, excuse me, I have absolutely drink. Oh yeah. Every time you hear, there's nothing I could do, nothing I can do, drink.
I don't think I really say that much
Whenever
anymore. Back
ask
then I
one of
did.
the characters in the game to take a nice steamy dump. Oh yeah, let's use the toilet. Let's take a shit. Pull your pants down first, you idiot. He didn't pull his pants down. He's gonna shit his pants. Here we go. Yeah. Woo! Very nice. Just like in Zelda Skyward Sword, you can take a nice rank dump.
Peace.
Drink.
Nah.
Woo! Every time I start off a video with all right or okay. All right, here we go. All right, so let's see. All right, all right.
It's like every video ever. Every fucking video ever. All right.
Whenever I say this is stupid, man. This is stupid. Drink.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I experience a game bug, or I think I'm experiencing a game bug. What the fuck? Look at this! What the fuck
Sucked
just
her into the
happened?
floor.
Look at this! Drink.
What on earth? Some of the games I played over the years, man.
Whenever I mention something going on outside my condo, now it sounds like landscapers are outside mowing my lawn. Perfect timing. Drink. Oh yeah!
That still happens today.
Next two are actually ones that I added myself. Whenever I mention something is some kind of triplets. We are the dragon triplets.
Yeah.
Drink.
It's been a long time since that. That was a running joke when I first started with Kirby's Epic Yarn. And then that was the time when I referenced it in a Final Fantasy 13-2 playthrough. And there's a couple other times, but I haven't done that in a long time either.
Whenever I say it fits perfectly, I can't believe it. It fits perfectly.
Nah.
I feel bad for Seth Green because he was in this shitty game. Drink.
That was crazy that fit every letter that I wanted to fit perfectly.
whenever I make a sexual comment towards a female character.
Oh, here we go.
Which, of course, I would never, ever do.
Yeah, banged all those girls.
Let's see if the chick with big titties has anything to say about good vibrations. Titties, titties, titties. He likes those titties. Drink. Last but not least, whenever I say I died instantly, you die instantly when you get knocked down. He gets to get back up. Drink. Ugh. So that's it for the DSP drinking game. Be sure to drink responsibly when you play it. Salud. Up next, what happens when the...
Oh my god. I remember that actually was not my idea. That drinking game was submitted completely by a fan. That was 100% fan suggested. All those things. And then when I actually did it, people loved it. People were like, that's really funny. So, shout out to the fan who had submitted that to me at one point. Number 3. We're getting up there on the countdown now. Oh god. This is my old racist commentary.
Don't need right to do that.
Old racist commentary coming up. Remember this.
Yes. Oh yeah, look at this baby, yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on. Finger roll right here. Get those fucking pants off. Rip off that shirt.
Oh, it tastes like pork fried rice.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Let me go. Stop.
Oh, I got a delicious egg roll in my mouth after I kissed you.
Then I'm feeling...
Why so serious?
Oh my god. I was such a fucking idiot back then. So that was what? That was like 7.5 years ago, that playthrough, right? Oh. Actually, now at this point, that was about 8 years ago. People liked that back then. Today, I look at that and I cringe. People liked that shit back then. That was why I was popular at one point.
DSP's
On YouTube.
Top 10 fan
That was for the
voted
YouTube
funniest
viewers.
moments of 2012. Number 3, Tainted Cartwheels.
Oh god. Metal Gear Solid 2.
For me, one of the coolest trends of 2012 was that a lot of classic games that I missed from the PS1 and PS...
For me, the coolest thing about 2012 was that I played the Metal Gear Solid series in the collection. Everyone hated my guts and made a viral movement against me, and it was the beginning of my downfall on YouTube. That was really cool.
PS2 era were being re-released in collections that were now being rendered in HD. And I really feel that the opportunity to play some of these games and experience them, but also have them in high-definition graphics so that the newer gamers out there who really don't like the lower res stuff were able to experience it as well, was a great opportunity for me. One of the series that I got the opportunity to check out this year was the Metal Gear Solid series, which had parts 2 and 3 re-released in HD. Now, I'd never played these games before. I have played Metal Gear Solid 4, but I never played 1, 2, or 3. So, Metal Gear Solid 2 was a completely fresh and new experience for me. I had absolutely no idea what to expect or what was coming. Now, there is one particular scene that is infamous in this game, but that was back when the game was still rendered and had these blocky low-res graphics. So to see this upgraded into HD and to have me experience it for the first time and not know that it was coming is pretty damn funny. Let's check it out.
In Star Room Surety said 2012 was greater than HD. What the hell does that mean? Greater than HD? I don't know what that means. Thanks for the cheer. Well, Play Cool Tip to Dolly says, I don't have a problem with that kind of content. Some people are too sensitive. I know it's all for jokes. It's not meant to be taken seriously. I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, like, I was doing that kind of stupid, immature content for so long. You know, 2008 was how it got started on YouTube, right? And then 2009, 2010, as we saw, when we just went through a history of my channels, I blew up. I got huge. 2011 was a rebuilding year because of everything that had happened with the false copyright strikes, and then I was making money for the first time ever. And 2012, here we are, so it's 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. 5 years, I'm doing the same shit, the same commentary. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything fresh about it. People were basically telling me at that point they were getting tired of my stuff because it was the same shit every single fucking stream. And because of that, I understand why some people got turned off and were like, dude, you got to evolve. You got to change yourself. You remember it was 2013 when people pretty much demanded I go to Ret Capture and I start live streaming, even though I really missed the ball with the live streaming because I didn't interact. It was more just about me doing YouTube videos than live streaming, right? But I look back at that now, and I totally cringe. I do, you know, it really, seriously, like, there's a difference between that impromptu motherfucker song and Sleeping Dogs. That was funny, right? That was pretty good. It wasn't the best lyrics, but it was kind of cool that I did that on the fly during a playthrough. Then you do the other commentary, it's like, oh my god. Like, I look at that, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. It is. It's embarrassing at this point to look back at that and be like, I thought that was funny, and people were fucking laughing at that shit. Like, it's just because I'm older now, you know? It's just because I'm older. And because I'm more mature, a hell of a lot more mature. I don't care about that kind of humor anymore, quite frankly. Timbo Slice Judy said, that film would have went wild with jokes during The Last of Us 2 sex spots with Abby and things like that. I was impressed with your calmness now. Big thumbs up. And you know, you're right. Absolutely, you're 100% right. That the old me would have been an asshole about it. And today I'm just like, I'm just embarrassed it's even in the game. Let alone, you know, me doing any commentary on it. I'm just embarrassed it's in the fucking game because we've had... You know what another thing is? If you look at games in the last 5-6 years, they've evolved so much compared to back then. Back then when I was doing these, a lot of these games were immature. A lot of these games purposely had this, like, cringy shit in it, right? Now, games are getting more serious. You got games like Red Dead Redemption 2. You got games like God of War. Games with these serious tones, really interesting artistic plots that are on par with, like, a major Hollywood movie or TV series. So you can take these things a little bit more seriously. You don't want to make the over-the-top sexual joke. You don't want to do the stupid, immature shit anymore. Because it's not like the old games that were like, oh, this is for a teenager or a kid, and they're just joking around. It's different now. It really does make me feel different. When I play games these days, especially big AAA releases. So I look back at that and I cringe because it's like, damn, I'm glad I'm not like that anymore. Even though at that time that was something that was people liked or whatever, you know. Maybe if I had actually changed a little bit earlier, I wouldn't have had so many people who just wanted to shit on me constantly all over the internet. But I'm just glad I did. I really am. I'm glad I did. I changed for the better. I don't like that stuff. You know, I've definitely grown out of it. Chimed in 100-bit cheers. Derek is wondering if I had the original Sleeping Dog videos posted on the forums in the list. What's the game before you said you tasted like... Wait, what? What was the game before I said I tasted like pork fried rice? I have no idea. I don't know, Derek. I'm looking at the list now. I don't know if I grabbed any of those or not. It might have been I purposely didn't grab them because I just played Sleeping Dogs. You know what I mean? Like, why are we going to watch Sleeping Dogs content and commentary when I just did that game again? You see? Okay.
Wow. He frees himself after all that. He's like, fuck this shit. Okay.
Oh, what's the name of... Oh.
No. Oh,
the name of the game was Binary Domain. That was... I thought you were asking, was there another game? That was Binary Domain in the countdown name.
come on, dude. No, you're kidding me.
Here we go.
He's running around with his balls cupped in his hands. Are you serious? He can still squat? He can crawl? Oh my god!
Kojima humor right here.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, hold on. Watch this. We're gonna get a nice taint shot. Ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that shot. Oh no. This is kind of ridiculous. So there's a locked door. A sink.
Oh my god. Kojima humor.
Oh my god! No!
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I didn't just do that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at my taint! Look at my taint! Oh, my taint! Look at my taint! My name is Raidan. Look at my taint!
Oh my god.
His butthole, his fucking taint! His
Oh.
balls are cupped in his hands!
How could you possibly hate my first original unedited playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2? How could you hate it? It's just so wholesome. This is 2011. Funniest moments of 2011.
So, as I was saying...
Alright, hold on.
the
Quick
first
save.
thing to understand...
Who's rolled there, motherfucker?
Full backflip. I remember that.
We couldn't control magic.
All simply...
See, for me, that I remember so fondly because it was such a silly moment I wasn't expecting. I don't laugh at it anymore. I don't find it funny. But some of these are taking me by surprise so I don't remember them.
That was fucking great.
See you later, Derek.
Oh
Thanks
my
for
god,
hanging out.
he just ignored it. He ignored it.
Why don't you actually
Ready?
show us something?
Ready? Hold on. Quick save.
All right.
Here we go.
Who's rolled there?
4 of them. And they fucking ignore
The
it.
theme of safety. Objection.
It's DSP's
Oh, this was the
top
first time
10
I played
fan
Phoenix
voted
Wright. Yeah, it was the first year I played a Phoenix Wright game, 2011.
Funniest moments of 2011.
Number 2. Dragon Age 2's Time.
Oh my god, these are all these are all in the same vein. Alright, I'm seriously, I can't even do it anymore. I can't even watch that shit. I can't. It's the same kind of humor over and over. Is there anything here that's not that? Is there anything that like is not stupid, immature sex jokes in any of these countdowns? Seriously, what was the funniest moment of 2011? Let's find out.
You take advantage of our poor and displaced people, using us to further your own vain quest. But we fight for dignity, assassin. We fight to restore peace to this troubled land.
Oh, this is
Now
great. This
I
is
transform into my Chris Kringle boss form.
Very slow to concede power. Because power begets peace, Braca. It cannot happen in reverse. These people would drown without a firm hand to lift them up and keep them in line. There he is. The monster I came to kill.
This is supposed to be a major
Here
boss
it is.
fight of the game.
It's boss mode Santa. Kick him in the balls, kick him in the balls, kick him in the balls.
Were you serious?
I should have been.
I had to kick him in the balls 3 times. He fell in
Yes.
the water and drowned. Santa can't swim.
That was an actual major boss fight in the game. That was a major boss. You just kick him in the balls 3 times and he drowned.
Dies with you, Manuel. The empire is gone. But I am not the only assassin.
I couldn't pay any. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, I paid no attention to any of this. I didn't follow the plot. I just.
Loaded my holly jolly jingle bells. Oh!
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Oh my god, I kicked him right in the jingle bells.
I'm still laughing.
Enough prattling. I am here for the Mashyaf key.
I can't stop laughing. This shit was hilarious. I just kicking him in the balls.
Seek your fortune.
Oh my god, I'm still laughing at this.
100 leagues from that library before one of us.
Oh my god. Was that supposed to be fun? I mean, was that supposed to be a boss fight? Oh my god. Triple ball kick. Objection!
It's DSP's
Yeah,
top 10
that was supposed to be a
fan
serious
voted
fight, too.
Funniest moments of 2011.
Okay, so we've now counted down numbers 10 through 2 of the top 10
That's great.
fan voted moments.
Look how
of
far they're
2011,
falling.
Picked by you,
Oh
the
my
viewers
God.
and fans, as voted on my website, thekingofhate.com. And
Oh,
I've also
I
tried to
missed that
throw
one,
in
yeah.
some honorable mentions,
The wheel
some
glitch.
things that were in the running that didn't quite make it, and then also some of my own personal funniest moments that really weren't.
Oh my
nominated
God.
enough to get in there.
Let's do
So,
Skyrim glitches.
What the heck made number 1? Well, those honors go to Littlebigplanet 2
Oh,
user created
no.
levels. Now, I fully knew when I jumped into the user-created levels of this game
I remember
that there was
this.
going to be some crazy stuff, that there was probably going to be some real crappy stuff that people just threw together. And to be honest, I didn't necessarily think that Littlebigplanet 1 or Littlebigplanet 2 were spectacular games. I thought that it was more of a game creation tool for people who just wanted to waste time. So when I jumped into these user-created levels, I really had no idea what to expect, but I knew it was going to be crazy. But never did I expect to see the most fucked up shit I have ever seen in the history of gaming.
Nah, at that
I will
time.
stand by that till the day I die. I don't know how I could possibly see.
Well, I have seen worse. Like, for example, the the scene in South Park: The Stick of Truth, which was even worse than this scene. But this scene was pretty funny.
Anything more fucked up than what you're about to see. I warn you, parental discretion is insanely advised. It's just fucking disgusting. Here we go. Look at the pictures. You see the pictures? That shit looks hilarious.
Get ready. It's supposed to be Street Fighter and Littlebigplanet.
Ah, who am I?
Yes.
Oh, crap. It's horrible. It's hilarious. Look at this. Oh, I keep me in the balls, dude. The hell's going on?
Loading. What the hell? It glitches out loading.
What the fuck is this?
Look at this.
Oh, what? Oh, my God. Oh, we're scissoring.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
my God. Oh,
What is that?
This is disgusting. He's fucking me. Oh, he's fucking me.
What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
Street Fighter.
This is revolting.
A fish.
A fish just jumped on my chest. Oh, this is some sick S&M shit. Yeah. What is happening here?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Can you believe someone created that in Littlebigplanet? And they're like, oh, that's Street Fighter.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that? I mean, despite the fact it's two men fucking butt fucking each other, what's with the fish jumping onto their chest and trying to French kiss them?
Yeah,
What
look at
were
the
they
fish's
thinking
tongue.
when they even enabled this
Watch
kind
this.
of shit to be made in Littlebigplanet's user
Look at this.
created level?
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Why? Alright, enough of this. Enough of that countdown. Oh, what the fuck? Ninja Star Room Cheese said, I don't know why people got upset. You didn't play Metal Gear Solid the right way, i.e. playing it completely straight with all the gravity of the funeral. How dare someone have fun poking at the plot? Well, you know, back in the day, that's what I was about. I didn't care about a game being a serious playthrough or anything like that at all. I didn't give two shits. But sadly, people like were so upset, so fucking upset with me, that when I played the game, I didn't take it seriously and I just made it Kojima constantly. That they hated my guts for whatever fucking reason. So I don't know what this is. I think this might be Medal of Honor. So this might be.
Alright, so this is my first attempt at Medal of Honor Online. Looks like I picked any game and it gave me a Team Assault game. It's loading.
Well, when is this from? October 14th, 2010. That means you know there's gonna be there's gonna be like racist shit in this. It's going to be.
I don't know if I'm gonna be
You know it.
the good guy.
The old note to me $1 says, great stream, Phil. Don't feel sorry for old jokes you used to say. We all were immature and we grow up. It's funny when the trolls grow older and look back at how much time they wasted on being negative. Thanks for all the laughs. Thank you, old note, for $1 tip. Alex from Phoenix sent me $1.30. Said, cut yourself some slack. Those moments are hilarious and genuine. Good old times. I taught myself laughing at a lot of those. So here's the thing. Back then is different. It really, like, it's different times. And as you get older and you mature, you realize that shit's not funny anymore. Like, honestly, I don't think that half the stuff that we watch in these countdowns is even funny anymore. But people used to think that shit was hilarious. But things change over time. I mature, you mature, culture changes. You know what I mean? Like, everything changes. So just because something was funny today doesn't mean that it's going to be funny in another 10 years. You know what I mean?
I was supposed to supposedly, there we go. I was going to say I was supposed to unlock a shotgun, and it looks like I have unlocked a shotgun because I got the special
I don't know what this is.
limited edition of this game.
I don't know what's funny in this. Let's see.
What the fuck?
I don't remember this at all. Medal of Honor.
I did not see one enemy. I
Almost
seriously
10
didn't
years
see
ago.
one enemy. Apparently he's really fucking far over there. Oh my god!
Whoa.
A
RPG.
random ass RPG out of nowhere killed me.
This is the Medal of Honor remake of the old one. I have no idea. This is 10 years ago.
Oh my god, you saw that? A random hand grenade killed me.
Dead again.
What the fuck? I haven't even had a chance to see an enemy yet.
Timbo Slice Tree said, I actually remember this game. He said this was meant to be a Call of Duty killer. It was all smaller maps like Call of Duty, but it failed
Really
really,
have not seen
really
an enemy
badly.
yet.
Okay. See what the hell this is? I don't remember this at all. I don't know why someone nominated it.
Oh my god, as soon as I stepped out, I got raped. What the fuck? Dude, what is up with this? This is bullshit. What kind of a fucking map is this?
And again, I apologize because back then, I used to casually use the word rape. And it was bad that I did that. I didn't understand the gravity of using that word. As I've explained to you guys before, sadly, back in the Street Fighter community, that word used to be slang for, oh, you were utterly destroyed. You had no chance. You were dominated in a competitive match or whatever. That's how we use that word as a meaning. It's not what it means in real life. It's actually very hurtful to use that word, but I didn't understand that until much later. People started calling me out for using that word in my dialect. They were like, why are you doing that? That's a messed up word to be saying that. And eventually I realized, yeah, that's messed up. And, you know, I'm not going to do that anymore. And I haven't. I don't use that word almost ever.
Everyone immediately gets killed as soon as they spawn. No one can even walk out.
This Star Wars, it wasn't even Street Fighter. It was everywhere. I wouldn't know. I only heard it
rifle?
used in the Street Fighter community like that.
What a horrible sniper rifle.
I didn't see anything. Oh my god, that was super far away.
Well, this sniper rifle is useless. I'm not picking that class. I can't see anything. I couldn't fucking... It doesn't zoom far enough to see shit. Oh my god.
Dude, I don't know why I'm watching this, because it's just really frustrating. It's people camping and shooting from 5 zillion miles away. How is this fun? What's fun about this game?
What the fuck?
I got an achievement.
Play Team Assault. I got an achievement just for playing. Dude, this is retarded. I can't see my enemies.
Everyone's just camping. No one's even like attacking. There's a stand from a million miles away and shoot.
I can't fucking see them, dude. Where are they? This is retardedly stupid. What a dumbass fucking map this is.
Nothing. This is pretty bad. I actually bought this game too. You know, this is 2010. This is before I was making money doing it, so I spent money on this game. Ninstar Rune Cheer says, "Is this the sort of games that Wings used to like, shooting at pixels of enemies across the map?" I don't know. I've never seen a moment for Wings gameplay, so I have no idea.
Dude, I can't fucking see him. Where the fuck was he? I want to see kill cams. I have no idea where they are.
That's true. This game is no kill cams. I don't even know where they are.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Dude, I have no idea where they are. This is the worst fucking thing ever. I've died like 14 times and I haven't seen an enemy yet. I really haven't.
What the fuck?
This is the most retarded shit. Why is it such a dumbass map where everyone just
step out,
camps
you're
the
dead
spawns?
instantly.
I can't get out of my spawn area.
Wow, this game is fucking terrible, man. 10 years later, the game's still shit. Watching it back.
I actually fucking made it this far. I can't believe it.
Whoa, what hit me? I got hit by something in there.
Oh.
What?
Dude,
oh
where
my
are
god!
They?
This is
I can't
garbage.
attack them if I don't know where they are, and
This
I
game
don't see them on the
stinks.
screen. This is fucking horrendous.
I'm probably so angry because I spent money on this. Back then, you know, I wasn't making any money on videos. It was all as a hobby. So I was like, right damn, I spent like $60 on this shitty thing.
Nothing. There's no movement anywhere. Look, nothing. They're not there. What the fuck, man? This is the worst multiplayer I think I've ever played for an FPS game.
That was... I'm 10 years later, I'm watching that, and I kind of agree. Like, what the fuck
It was
was that?
absolutely retarded. They were able to camp the living fuck out of our spawns. We couldn't even get around a corner without getting sniped.
What was that, man?
What kind of a dumbass fucking game developer made this? And I know your answer is DICE, the people who made Battlefield Bad Company 2. But what the fuck were they thinking? They made a map where you can't move. If you walk around a corner, you get sniped. What a bunch of fucking morons. Seriously, they're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Sounds familiar. Sounds like something I said today.
I didn't even see one enemy. I didn't see one enemy. So we're the Durkas.
Oh, we're the Durkas. Wow. This game came out the same day as Black Ops 1.
I actually saw an enemy.
I'm unboxing of this game. Oh, yeah. Probably not a good idea to release 2 FPSs in the same day.
Damn.
Where is he? It sucks, you can't see shit to the camera. The camera quality stinks, you know?
I hit him.
I hit him.
Die.
He didn't
Fuck.
die. Stupid grenade launcher.
He still didn't die. What the fuck, man?
Alright, I'm done watching.
2 grenades to the fucking chest.
This is terrible. The game is atrociously fucking bad. Atrociously bad. I'm not wasting any more time watching that. That is really bad. When's the next retrospective? There's no plans for any future retrospective at this point. There very well may be another retrospective, but I'm not planning anything out right now. Okay? Oh, so this is interesting. My first ever match of Mortal Kombat 9. This was the first in the Mortal Kombat reboot games. And apparently I played it and it was the laggiest match in history. Let's see. Thank you, Trite, for the cheer, by the way. 47,000 views on this video from DSP Street Fighter, May 19th, 2011.
Okay, so before I begin, I'm just gonna say one fucking thing, and that's it. I swear, I'll never speak of it again.
Uh-oh.
What fucking game in the history of online gameplay made you skip the first 3 fucking options and join a room to get a match? The only games I can even think of are emulated games on the PC on certain, you know, multiplayer things, but never on a console have you ever had to do this. Never would anyone think I need to fucking join a room. Oh, the chat room's full. Well, that's delightful. It's even worse. Just making it worse. The chat room, oh my god. It's a chat room. In what fucking world do you have to join a chat room to play a video game? Think about it. Here, I'm in hell, okay? This is where I must be. I'm in hell. I'm being tortured. I'm being poked up the ass with red hot pokers to have to do this bullshit. It makes no fucking sense. What game ever?
Yeah, this is terrible. A terrible system.
None. So what do I do? How do I challenge? Challenge the player. Unavailable. I'll challenge this player. Oh, I ignored the player apparently. Oops. Unavailable.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's move down. Unavailable. Unavailable. They're only king of the hill apparently. Challenge this player.
So you're just doing random challenges? This is so weird. I surely don't remember working like this. This is fucking weird shit.
The King Gucci Mane. Oh, he's in King of the Hill. That must be what that icon means. Who wants to get shat on? Wow. I'm glad I joined this fucking chat room. There's some revolutionary conversation going on in here. I'm learning so much.
No one's accepting. I'm almost halfway through the video and no one's accepting.
Unavailable. This guy said it twice. Who wants to get shat on? Ooh, I'll accept.
Okay, I finally got a match.
The Punisher or some shit. So this is how the online challenge system works. It's fucking stupid.
Okay, that is dumb. In order to fight the game, you have to join a chat room and start randomly challenging people. Obviously, they fixed that in the future versions, which is good.
Wait, what? Full screen? Yeah, I probably want the game to be fucking full screen. What the
My
hell?
first ever match of MK11.
Oh my god, it's fucking insanely lagged. Fuck.
Scorpion.
What? It changed it again. I'm pressing select and nothing's happening. Can I not go full screen?
Huh, I guess not. Oh, there you
There
go.
we go.
Fight.
Oh, I remember this rooftop. I remember this rooftop stage.
Whoa, I can't hit him at all.
Oh my god, it's so laggy. You can tell just by watching.
Oh my god.
Can't try to do a big
It's
combo, I
so
can't do
fucking
it.
laggy. It's impossibly laggy.
You can tell by watching this how much the franchise evolved, because then
I can't do a basic
you
combo.
could do spear and a
His
neutral
extra
jump
move, I
for
don't give a
ground
shit,
bounce,
we
and
beat
then
him
do
anyway,
another big
but
combo after.
It's so fucking
Everyone
laggy.
did the neutral jump punches into ground bounce.
This guy doesn't even hold the block button.
Round 2.
Wow.
See, neutral jump, teleport, into juggle.
Oh,
Yo,
I
look at
actually got
that.
a combo. I mashed buttons so hard I got
Yeah.
a combo. Oh, I couldn't get it that time. Here, I'll just keep jump kicking because he doesn't know what the block button is apparently. Oh, you finally hit me. Watch this.
Oh my god,
How are your
X-ray.
balls, Liu Kang? Oh.
So that's definitely one of the things they improved. In Mortal Kombat 9, you could build an X-ray and do it even if you're winning. Even if you're winning, you could do this insane combo move that does like crazy damage. It's like, but you're winning. Why do you need that? Right? And then they change it in the future ones where you need to be down on low on health in order to do it.
Dun dun dun.
MK9 fatality.
Oh, let's go back to theater view. What is the point of this? This is fucking so stupid. Why is there a theater view and why is it so pixely? It's pixely just like the fucking cutscenes in the story mode.
That was interesting to watch because now, you know, here we are 10 years later. Seriously, 10 years later, and there's 2 more versions of the game that are very different from this original version. Where, like, that was so crazy. Anytime that you hit anyone, you could do neutral jump to cause, like, ground bounce juggle, and you could do a giant combo afterward. I remember in the corner, you could do insane-o combos in this game that were, like, 80% damage with certain characters. And they took that shit out, finally, to make it more of a competitive game. So. Alright. That was interesting. I'm actually glad I watched that one. To show some perspective on what the modern Mortal Kombat's turned into. Let's see here. Alright, apparently, at one point, in one of the WWE games, there was a special mode. It was called Beat the Streak, where you're supposed to fight The Undertaker to beat his WrestleMania streak. And apparently this mode was insanely broken. WWE 2K14, so this is from November 1st, 2013. I'm being told from 12 minutes in on, this is, like, ludicrously silly. Let's see.
I get a finisher. Do my finisher through it.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Can't pin him then. Outside.
Come on!
Beat the streak mode.
Put the GPS on the
Let's see how
table.
broken this is.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Trying to beat the streak with CM Punk.
Alright.
Why don't they give me a signature? This is bullshit.
I think this was before the streak was broken, right? Was this before
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar broke the
Yeah.
streak? It might be.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh! Whoa!
Fuck,
Into
man.
a
Can't reverse
tombstone!
it.
No,
Into a tombstone!
on the chair.
What a
the fuck?
reversal.
What
On the
the
chair.
Completely glitched.
Epic
Oh, you
match.
did it. You kicked out a certain amount of times.
I still have the signature. I haven't
Oh my
finished it.
god.
Maybe they cut a vice. Oh shit.
This was October 2013. This is before the
They
streak
cut a vice,
ended,
you
right?
got it.
Dude, he's not doing it. It's
Oh
bullshit.
my god.
Reverse.
Shit.
The ladder's glitching. Oh my god.
You should do any kind of vice.
And destroyed.
I don't know how to do it.
What is that?
I reversed it.
Is it signature?
Yeah.
He's bleeding.
What do I do?
No, no, that's not it. You're a finisher now. You said why?
There you go. Go to
This is
sleep.
I got it.
This is
I
it.
got it.
Cut him. Oh
The
my God,
lights
no,
go out.
no! I told you.
No!
What
This
the
is
fuck?
This is Roger.
No!
What the
Do it, do it.
fuck is that? He's got
Good
two
shit. Get the fuck out of
finishers.
here. No, go up there. Get the fuck out.
He's got two finishers.
Run the fuck away. I told you about this shit. No, get the fuck out. Get a weapon. There's more chairs out there somewhere.
Oh my
Don't
god.
fuck this up.
What a dick. He cheated.
Get him on that table.
Here.
He's an asshole.
He cheated.
I know.
Wow.
That's what happened to me. I just ripped my heart out. Can't do that shit.
I'll give it to him.
Wow.
Fuck you, Undertaker.
Got two supers. Oh my god.
Fuck you. I just gotta get a signature. I'm good.
See what I did? I couldn't even get out. He just instantly grabbed me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I was just in shock. I didn't know what to do. Fucking sledgehammer now.
Wow.
Tripe Cheer, you said, Derek says he remembers your DSP versus the Street videos. He believes you did one with David Otunga. I did. David Otunga's gonna beat the Undertaker Street. Yeah, right.
Basically.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
And he gets a free finisher. out of
Two
it.
finishers.
Oh, Derek says he was also where we defended the streak as Undertaker.
I got it.
remember that. My birthday on 2014 is when the streak ended. Okay, so this was long before that. The
I'm
streak
gonna
was
knock him in
still
chair, do
going.
my signature, and
No,
finish
don't do
this
the
shit.
top rope. He's gonna catch you. Just don't do it.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, man. He might catch you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck!
Ready GTS.
So I gotta wait for it to turn into a super
And
now.
just push in the right stick and it'll go like
This is insane that he had
Really?
these two
Yeah.
finishers.
You push in the right stick and you
Jack Experience says, what's more legendary, the Taker
I got
streak
it
or the
already.
vest? I mean, the vest has only been going for 4 months.
Fuck.
Taker streak was like 20 years or some crazy shit like that. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see because the vest streak continues, so you can't say, right?
Go for it. Fly.
Yes! Yes!
Go to sleep.
Should be it.
I got it!
Should be it.
End the streak! End the streak!
Oh my god! No way!
Oh my
No
god!
way!
Oh my god!
No way!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
And there was no chance to reverse it. None.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
He's just like,
That's
yoink, gotcha.
So
After you hit him with a finisher,
That is
too.
You know
serious.
why? 'Cause,
bullshit.
like, if he has super, you can't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, but it'll never run out unless he uses
You gotta
it.
take him and then kick out.
Oh my
That's the
god.
only way to do it. There's
Holy shit, that's insane. I wonder if I ever beat it. I don't remember. Donkey Punch 720 resubscribed for 5 months. At any chance you return to Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 in the future, enjoying the throwback stream, some great memories. Maybe. You know, I remember I stopped playing it because Yakuza Kiwami 1, number one, I'll be honest, it was kind of outdated, even though they had modernized it with controls. I believe it was controls from like Yakuza 0 or something. I don't know, it wasn't like hooking me like the other Yakuza games. And then other stuff came out that was more interesting to me, so I focused on that instead. But I might go back to it. I might. Shao Kahn says this was the last good wrestling game. You very likely might be correct there. Excuse me. Let's see here. There's a few things here, like Shadow of War. I ranted at the end of the game because I said that the microtransactions ruined the game and I wasn't going to grind to finish the game. I don't think that's like super exciting. The Bloodborne glitch we've seen before, the one where I got to the elevator and the enemy got in my face and killed me. We saw that already. What's this? Dead Rising. What is this? 18 minutes?
Why did you summon me to this place? What are you planning?
Would you calm down? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh.
What an amazing asshole. Oh shit, let me guess, they're gonna break through the front.
I have no idea. I don't think that was correct. No, I must have screwed it up. I don't think that was correct. I'll just watch for a second, but I think that was wrong.
Oh my god.
What are you thinking?
This stupid crazy bitch. Are you kidding me?
Oh my
For a
god.
fucking dog? For a fucking stupid looking dog. You dumb bitch. Push her ass out. Push her out and close the door. Oh my god. You seriously gotta be joking that that's how this happened. Oh my god.
Nah, I don't think that was it. I don't think that was it. I don't know. Anyway. I must have screwed it up and got the wrong timestamp. Alright. This is supposed to be a physics glitch. I don't remember this either. This is Watch Dogs 2. This is a game that I very much enjoyed, and I feel no one gave credit, even though I feel it was actually one of the most improved games when it came to a sequel versus the original. I actually feel that Watch Dogs 2 was like leaps and bounds better than Watch Dogs 1, but so many people did not give the game a chance because they thought that Watch Dogs 1 wasn't very good. Right? That's unfortunate because, like I said, I think this game was much better. Better writing, better gameplay. So this is from 2016, so 4 years ago. Let's see what this glitch is coming up.
About to earn ourselves a vacation. Are you?
I always wanted to swim with dolphins. No, stingrays. Stingrays would be cool.
Oh, no, fuck that, dude. Those fuckers killed the crocodile hunter. You can't trust them.
Right, Steve Irwin.
That's your one veto. Dolphins it is.
Come on, Marcus. You can't trust them either.
Really? Why not?
I saw this documentary once, okay? Theme park says that overnight dolphin camps
Oh.
getting murdered. Sure enough, they end up with a grade A dolphin snuff video in the morning.
That sounds more like orcas.
No, dolphins, dude. Flippers, fins, blowholes, you know.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is he talking about?
I just said the same thing.
How's it coming along, guys?
So far, we vetoed stingrays and orcas, but dolphins are still on the table.
Oh, no, they're not.
Good call on the stingrays. Those killed the crocodile hunter.
I'm so confused right now. What are we talking about?
We're coordinating the angle adjustments needed to transmit data through microwave dishes.
You need any help?
We're good.
Okay then.
Some of the dialogue was cringy,
gonna
but
go
some of
into
it was
some
actually kind of
hills,
funny and witty and
winding
interesting.
roads.
Some of the characters were likable. Unlike the first game where everyone hated the
Definitely
protagonist.
reminds me of GTA 5. We had to keep going through the Hollywood Hills a million times, and all those roads were snaky all over the place. Couldn't just go from point A.
By the way, you notice most of the stuff we've done today was like older stuff, and now that we're actually watching more modern stuff, direct capture, you notice the audio sounds completely different, right? So there it is, a huge difference. Those old videos used to be like super loud, and when I went to direct capture, everything went boo and dipped. Book Crack Man to me $1.30 saying, can we watch NEC from The King of Hate HD? No. I don't even know what that, I mean, I know it's a tournament. I don't know what those videos have in them, and I'm not going to watch them. Timbo Slice Cheers said, Watch Dogs 1 was a prime example of why you never judge a game off what you see in CGI or pre-release gameplay. The game never looked as it did in CGI, and the game with gameplay. I know you've seen it at E3, you would know why I stated that. Yeah, I knew what we saw at E3 wasn't gameplay. You could tell it was pre-rendered. And they presented it as if it were gameplay when if you had a brain, you knew that wasn't. You know, like, I watched it, like, that's no way that's gameplay. That's fucking complete, you know, cutscene. Okay, let's continue.
A to point B.
I don't know what this physics glitch is.
Narrowly missed that guy.
Where's this physics glitch coming out? Yes, Derek, I went back to Twitch November of 2016. Yes, that's when I came back. Late 2016. I had left around
almost here.
Late 2014.
Scout X location, what one? Sutro Tower? That's where we are. Alright, isn't that it?
Still don't see this physics glitch. Hello, Cheerio Eater. How are you today? think that's Sutro Tower. What's his new pose? Oh, I fucked up. I want to take it with the new pose. Is that it? That one? Hold on.
New pose.
No, that's the new one. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got.
Alright, what is this physics glitch? We still didn't see it. We watched it for like 2 minutes.
I'm gonna hang out here.
How about it screw up a bunch of stuff in this list?
Of course, more like, I'm gonna hang back while you do all the fucking hard work. Somehow I get myself into this every fucking time, too. And by the way, oh look, key data. Nice.
Okay, I'm not seeing it.
Oh, my drone. I can bring it right in here. Shit.
Yeah, video title says physics glitch, so it's got to be coming up.
Can I use RC? Why not? I'll use it down here and have it hop up then. Here we go.
Okay. Looks like this is what they wanted. They wanted you to do RC. Yeah.
Got the Sutro Tower key data. Very nice. Now let's see what I can do in here.
Tell you, it's a neat game. If you didn't play this, you should give it a shot. By now, it's like $5, I bet. Watch Dogs 2 is a pretty unique game. It's a lengthy story, tons of characters, cool, unique abilities. I really like this game.
Let this guy walk by. Nice.
Another one. Oh, someone saw it open. See that? How they reacted?
There's the box over there.
Got
I've
by.
done it. I think I did it.
This is kind of nice. I like this.
Who cares if she sees it now? I already got it. I already hacked it. Did it work or not? I think it worked.
See, now Cookie Monster says, listen to this. He says, I think this game suffered because it was too wacky and non-serious, so the plot had no weight and gripping moments. So what you're saying is the first game was way too serious, the protagonist was boring, and then this game was too lighthearted. There was no middle ground. I thought this game had a middle ground. There was serious stuff. Remember, some of the characters, I think, even die in this game, if I remember correctly. So I don't see a physics glitch. I don't know. I was told the physics glitch was around 14 minutes, 20 seconds. There's no physics glitch. Let's try 12 minutes, 38 seconds.
Asking for that kind of trouble. You know what I mean?
The graphics are pretty good on this game.
I'll
Shit,
show
look
you.
at smooth looking graphics. Not much lighting. The lighting is very basic. I'm noticing that now. The lighting is super basic in the game. The physics glitch that doesn't exist.
I just realized there's no music. Well, too late now. We're already there.
Oh! That was fucked up. I don't see any physics glitch.
Anyway, let's do this. Look at how different the robot looks. After I mercilessly flattened and maimed someone outside.
I don't see it, man.
Ready to rock it?
Yes, sir. By the way, nice paint job on the little guy.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. He did it himself.
I don't know. Maybe this is wrong.
I think we're about to earn ourselves a vacation. Are you in?
I always wanted to swim with dolphins. No, stingrays. Stingrays would be cool.
Oh, no, no, fuck that.
There's no glitch. I don't know. Unless it's the very end of the video, maybe? Maybe this is it. Hold on. Wow. Of course. I don't know. There's no. It says epic physics glitch. What the fuck? But it's. Where is it? The timestamp is wrong that I was given. So I can't find it. Well, since we can't find it, this would be an important time for you guys to know if you're going to nominate stuff, please try to get the timestamps right. We literally just wasted like 10 minutes on that. I can't find it. Dragon Lord to me $1.30 and said, Metal Guys, I wanted to know if you consider a new beard or hairstyle. Metal on like Dragon Lord. No, I like my hairstyle as it is. Maybe someday I will change it, but as of now, I'm keeping it as it is. FYI, guys, we're going to be doing this to at least till 7, maybe a little later, we'll see. I'd like to find a few more fun things, but this time it's kind of winding down. And we're not really finding much interest. I think we did a lot of the best stuff early on. Here's one where when DSP tries it goes wrong. What is this? So apparently during this DSP tries it, something weird happens.
It's revamping their menu multiple times, and just recently they brought back a chicken style sandwich that they're claiming is a good sandwich because people always apparently have been complaining that their chicken sandwiches
Burger King
suck.
chicken parm sandwich.
So, that being said, now that they have a breaded chicken patty that's different and it's back, they've decided to do a new version of their chicken parm sandwich. So we're going to see what that is today. FYI, I did buy the combo. You came with the onion rings and the drink. For, I believe it was $7 and change. I apologize because I accidentally threw out the receipt before I did the video, so I can't confirm the pricing for you. But I think it's like $7 and change, meaning that technically this sandwich is probably between $4 to $5 if you just wanted to get the sandwich itself. All right. So, there is a spider in my living room.
Ha! Whoa, you see it.
Look at that. Didn't focus. There's a fucking spider in my living room.
He's dangling.
You son of a bitch. Hold on a second. This has never happened on DSP Tries It.
A dangly spider
in my goddamn living room. I have to take care of this. Hold on.
That's funny.
Can I reposition the camera here? Here, let me see if I can get... I'm actually using the chicken parm to leverage the camera so I can go kill this spider. You little shit. Where did it even come from?
Thank you, Ekiartorius, for the suggestion. I don't know if we're going to watch a Chip Man 2
It's
video or
hanging off
not.
of my phone.
I have it now.
And going down to the floor? I think so. Well, Mr. Spider, you chose the wrong place. This is literally the wrong place, dude. Oh, he's trying to run now. I touched his web. He doesn't know what's going on. Well, I can't believe this spider just came and made a web while I'm filming while I'm filming DSP Tries It. What the hell? Now I'm paranoid. Are there any more spiders? Are
there any more spiders? When was that from? July 2017. All right. Let's see here. Do I still have that water photo on the wall? Yeah, it's still in my living room. Framp says that the glitch was at 24 minutes, 27 seconds. Great. Hopefully we get it this time. 24 minutes, 27 seconds. So 30 seconds from this moment here. Does my living room still look the same? Pretty much, yes. Pretty much nothing's really changed. And she shot it. God damn it. You know what? This sucks. What's this physics glitch? It's coming up.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Nice
that was
glitch.
weird.
What the fuck? We phased through the ground, through the fence, through the wall, the rock wall.
I mean, admittedly, that's not great anyway. That's just weird. It's fucking clipping through shit. Spawn Killer to me $1.30. He says, did you watch PS Move Champions where you're drunk? No, we've not watched PS Move Champions. No one nominated that for today. Nobody nominated that. Okay, what else do we got? Yeah, that totally was not worth it. Damn. Tournament Survival Guide. Some people were asking about a tournament survival guide. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this video. This is pretty old, because this is back when I was still going to Street Fighter tournaments. By the way, I have to sneeze. Uh-oh. God damn it. February 24th, 2011. Let's see what this is. What's up? It's DSP here, and being that I am going to Winter Brawl this weekend for the first tournament of 2011, the first major tournament anyway, I went shopping today to get some supplies since it's been quite a while since I traveled, and I said, you know what, while I'm sitting here packing, I realized a lot of people probably either don't travel a lot or they haven't traveled to a major fighting game tournament and they don't know what to expect or what kind of supplies might be a good idea to bring with them. So what I'd like to do is actually, while I'm kind of going through everything here, is I'd like to show you some of the stuff that's definitely beneficial to bring to a fighting game tournament, and I bet I'm going to surprise some of you who have never been to one before. Now actually, hold on one second, because some people are making suggestions in Star Room. So what about the Lightning Returns unboxing? We've now watched that twice already on these retrospectives. We're never watching that again. Yes, this is a Godzilla t-shirt I'm wearing. I don't think I have this t-shirt anymore, though. Okay. Yes, I am beefy in this video. This is over 9 years ago. I was much heavier than I am now. I have a wide variety of items, which I will be packing to attend the Winter Brawl tournament in Philly. And I guess to start, we'll talk about stuff that you know you would probably pack like in your toiletries. And first of all, a good idea to bring with you whenever you're going on a trip like this is to get one of these toiletry bags. Okay, it looks just like a normal. I still have this. The reason it's special is because it has a hook, and when you get to the hotel, you can hang it either on the mirror or on something in the bathroom. And basically, this is now. And yes, PWWs, you're right. My hairline was screwed up back then too, even when it was the haircut. My hairline was always on this side of my head way higher than the other side of my head. It just always was. Even when I was young, it was like that. I keep telling you guys, because when I was a kid, my parents would not comb my hair back. They would do a part. And because I had the part, it naturally made my hair start to recede in one area way more than the rest of my head. What it is that when you look at this, it's crew cut. You can't really tell, right? When I grow out my hair, then you can actually see that my hairline has been receding for a long time in one area. It's going to be your bag of all your stuff. And this is good because I've been to some events where, okay, everyone knows you want to save money, especially if you're young, and, this is, you're splitting a room with 5 of your friends, there's 6 people in there, people sleeping on the floor, people sleeping on the couch, etc., to save money. But you'll find that once you get to the bathroom, everyone kind of brings their own stuff. And if you don't have something like this, what ends up happening is everyone's stuff kind of blends together into this mishmash on the sink. No, he's right. He's right. That's a smart man talking. No, when I used to go to tournaments, things would get gross. Especially, I hate to say it, there'd be people who try to mooch. All right? There's always that guy who, like, you're friendly with him, but he doesn't want to pay money for nothing. So he'll go and he'll be like, oh, yeah, I brought my own shit. And the next thing you know, when you go to the bathroom, he's using your soap, your toothpaste, all your shit. You're like, what are you doing? So if you bring your own stuff, you keep it in your own toiletry bag, people aren't going to fuck with your stuff, right? You might have brought toothpaste, you might have brought some special stuff just for you, and the next thing you know, other people are using it because it kind of became the community thing because you left it out on the sink. So something like this, it's good because you get to separate your own stuff, and also because it's basically separates your toiletry stuff from everything else that you're packing in your bag. So there's no chance that, your shampoo's in here and it pops. Well,
it won't get all over your clothes because it's concealed inside this bag that's zipped closed. So that's always
another
a good
guy.
idea. So
Yeah, what happened to me once or twice. I used to take some things like, I mean, I actually in reality I don't use it anymore, but at one point a dermatologist actually told me that I should be using like this special powder, all right, for a skin condition that I had. So this powder was a medicated powder that you need, and I used to take it with me on trips. And this one time, I put the medicated powder, thank God, in a bag like that, and it exploded in my luggage. So everything in there was covered in powder, but all my clothes were fine. I'm like, thank God, because imagine if that was loose in my luggage, that shit had exploded. All my clothes would have been covered in powder. I would have nothing to wear for the whole trip.
What kind of stuff should you bring on a trip, especially a fighting game tournament? The first thing that I recommend is take your pick, but I actually take both Tylenol and Advil. And the reason I do that is you will find that some days, just whether you didn't get to drink a lot that day, you didn't get to eat a lot that day, maybe it's just the loud noises of being in wherever this area, the venue is, a ballroom or whatever, with hundreds and hundreds of gamers and all the games blaring loud, you might get a headache. And you don't want to have to rush down to the hotel lobby and pay $5 for two.
Oh, God, it's so expensive at a hotel to buy
so it's very
drugs.
easy. You can buy these travel size packs, at any convenience store or drugstore. Same thing with these travel size Tylenol bottles. It's also good to have both because there are some people that can't have one or the other, maybe because of heart problems or whatever. And that way, if someone says, "Hey man, can I have some Tylenol?" you don't end up giving them Advil and then they have a heart attack. So that's always good.
Now my nose is running.
I don't necessarily.
My nose is running because I sneezed. You guys don't want to see me clear my nose, do you? Here, all right, hold on. Let me block this. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, guys, much better. My nose is running because I sneezed. Disgusting. Okay. Do I still take Tylenol or Advil? Rarely. I tell you guys this. I try not to take medication unless absolutely necessary. Because if you take medication all the time, your body becomes immune to it and it loses its potency. So if I have a cold, I'll try to hold off as long as I can until I take a medicine to alleviate my symptoms. If I have a headache, I'll try to make it, drink water, do all the other things you should do. And if it still won't go away, then I'll take the Tylenol or the Advil.
I don't necessarily condone this, but it's something that's good to have if you absolutely need it. Something like Jet Alert, some kind of a caffeine pill, simply because a lot of the times if you're driving for a very long distance or if you're on a very long plane ride and now you're trying to wake up because you need to get to the hotel, you need to check in, you need to get stuff done in time because you're on a schedule and you need to be able to be at the tournament at a certain amount of time, you might need something like this as a boost to get yourself going. Now, what I don't recommend this, and unfortunately I do know several pro fighting game players that do this, they pop these things like fucking candy during a tournament. And number one, that's unhealthy for you because you're jolting your body with caffeine. And number two, I guess, it could be argued that someone who's really popping a shitload of caffeine could have an unfair advantage over someone who's not. And I know for a fact, I can tell you right now, I probably name 5 people who are tournament winners, some of the best players in the country who do this habitually. I disagree with it. To me...
Yeah, not only that, but it's worse than that. Some of them get, prescription drugs. Some of them get all kinds of shit. And it's fucked up that they do that because they don't drug test it at gaming tournaments. At least to my knowledge, not like fighting game tournaments. Maybe big leagues like League of Legends tournaments and shit they do. But most game tournaments, to my knowledge, they don't ban any kind of substance abuse. You could take drugs to give you a completely unfair advantage, which is fucking bullshit. Yeah, Adderall is one of the common ones. That's correct. Timbo Slice Jersey, thanks for the stream today. I'm heading out and relaxing a bit before bed. Back to work tomorrow. See you in the AM for Last of Us 2. Sounds good. Yeah, Adderall is fucking bullshit. And people, I never understood that because I would know guys who would be wired a whole tournament. I'm like, how can they not get tired? And I found out afterward they were all cheating. They were all using Adderall and shit. And I'm like, that's fucking not fair. And I hate to say it, but it used to be a lot of the groups of top players would all get together and collude. They would go to the, we got to go do something. They'd all go out to someone's car, acting like they were going to have a cigarette, and they'd all be fucking popping pills and shit. And then they come in, next thing you know, they're, insanely good at the game because they have, crazy reflexes and shit. I'm like, dude, this is bullshit. But they used to do that shit all the time.
Hey, what's the difference between doing this or taking another drug? You know what I mean? But It is what it is. People are going to do it to try to get an edge no matter what. But I recommend this if you're down, or another really good use for this is if you're actually running the tournament, like I've done many times, and you're just dead tired, you need a jolt. Something like this is better than a cup of coffee for you. Okay, what else? I do recommend that you go to, say, again, another one of these stores like a CVS or Target, and they have their travel section. You can get a travel size Q-tips, and this is really useful because a lot of the times if you get water in your ear or whatever for the weekend, you don't have a Q-tip, now you're fucked. Because now you're going to try to play in a tournament, it's going to be bugging you all weekend. So Q-tips, very useful, and also something like this, very sterile, very sanitary. As you see, they're not going anywhere. They're not.
Even more so now, because this used to be a tournament guide for in person. This used to be a tournament guide for like, if you're going. Sorry, I'm snorting now because I sneezed. If you're going to play in like a tournament that's like on cabinets, but now everyone's playing on console, and a lot of times people bring headphones. I know now from experience, when you have headphones on all day, it could create humidity in your ear. And humidity in the ear could create discomfort. It could create moisture. It could create itchiness. And if you have some Q-tips, you could usually just, very quickly sanitarily clean out in there and make sure that everything's up to snuff versus sticking your disgusting finger in there that's probably touched joysticks and shit everywhere. Q-tips are a better option.
Not going to go loosen your luggage. And, usually I pop this full on a trip, and then anyone who's sharing the room with me, we all just share them, which is fine. Definitely bring your own toothbrush. And typically what I used to bring something like this with me, which is the toothbrush, travel container. But actually I was in the store today, and I saw something totally new. It is a Colgate Dr. Fresh travel kit. And the reason that this is different is because it's a standard toothbrush, but this thing actually comes, look at this, it comes with a little plastic thing to protect the head of the toothbrush. So you brush your teeth. And
that's clever, especially if you're in a hotel room and you're sharing it with other people. You don't want them getting their shit near yours. So you only take your toothbrush out when you're going to brush your teeth. You rinse it, wash it, put it right back in, and therefore it can't get dirty. I've actually seen a step up from that. They actually sell toothbrush cases now that have UV light that will kill bacteria supposedly on your toothbrush. And again, it's in case so people can't fuck with your toothbrush.
And then you just put this back in here. If you're afraid to put it down on the sink because you don't know if the sink is clean, obviously there's a bunch of people sharing the room. You put it inside this plastic container. It has drain holes so it'll dry, and you just put it down, and now you're completely safe. You don't have to worry about that getting dirty or getting knocked around or anything like that. I thought that was pretty neat. And obviously, a travel-size toothpaste. If you have lots of people in your room, you might want to bring an actual full-size toothpaste, because chances are not everyone is going to bring toothpaste with them. Obviously, number one, necessity, you absolutely must bring deodorant. If you don't bring deodorant, I'll fucking slap you. People go to these tournaments and they stink. I'm not even kidding. They fucking stink. Because you're in a room where, there might be several hundred people in this room. Everyone's near the TVs because they're all playing games, so it's a confined area. Sometimes if it's a really major tournament, like I'm actually expecting at Winter Brawl, you're probably going to end up packed like sardines in there, and you get really out of hand. And the fragrances can really start to become creative and unique. Let's put it that way. So don't.
Being real talk, at least in the Street Fighter community, there were some fucking stinky ass people who refused to bathe every day. It's disgusting. The way it is they didn't want to pay for a hotel room, so they would just find anywhere they could to crash for like a day or a night, and they wouldn't fucking wash. And it was absolutely fucking disgusting. Some of these people, they would stink to high heaven, and then come in like, I gotta play this motherfucker in a tournament and I could barely breathe. It was just gross sometimes. I would hope things have changed now, 10 years later, but who knows? I would hope things have fucking changed.
Don't be that one asshole who smells like freaking rotten fish. Bring deodorant, wear it copiously. Now, what happens if you do wear deodorant, but you end up in a situation where everything stinks? That's why whenever I go to these tournaments, I always bring not one, but 2 cans of body spray.
Yeah, back then I used to, and it wasn't for me. It seriously wasn't for me. It was some motherfucker stink. I would spray the room. Like, fuck
it's
that.
Not necessarily for me, because I personally have always said, I don't feel like I stink, and if I don't stink because I'm wearing deodorant, then why do I need body spray?
Ninstar Rune Cheer says, do you think if they smell so bad, it's grounds for a DQ? I heard Smash players shitting their pants both for convenience and for psychological warfare. I mean, if this is supposed to be professional, seriously, if it's supposed to be a professional event, you have to have a judge, and it's the judge's ruling It's at the judge's discretion whether or not something is considered outside the boundaries of standard tournament acceptance. Like, for example, you know, if someone's coming in and they're like, you know, they're wearing just underwear and they want to play a match, you're banned. Get the fuck out. You're disqualified, right? If someone comes in and they got some fucking crazy ass controller you've never seen before, there's potential for cheating. You can't use that controller or you're banned. So same thing. You come in, this dude stinks to high heaven to the point where people can't even stand next to you because you're so bad. You're banned. Sorry, you're disqualified and you get leave. You know, there should be rules against it. Sadly, a lot of the times back in the day there was nothing. Now I would think it's a lot more professional since there's actual big money involved. But the past couple of years when I travel, I take these with me because that way if the room fucking stinks, you walk in and you spray the fuckers. You just spray the room, spray the air, and say, sorry, someone has to do it. This room has to be decontaminated. And you'll actually find if the room really does reek that most people won't even complain. So, 2 cans of body spray. Depending on how many people are in your room, you might want to bring a towel, you might not. It all depends. Obviously, if there's only 2 people in a room, usually the hotel's good about that and they'll have enough fresh towels every day. However, I do recommend if you have special, you know, if you're going to bring special stuff, like for example, if you're going to... I'll also say, a lot of times it's a good idea to just bring your own towel anyway, because I was with some grimy motherfuckers who, like, they'd be like, oh yeah, and they go in there and you're like, wait a minute. There's only like 2 towels in the bathroom. And you tell them, go call down the front desk and get another towel, and they won't do it. Instead, they'll just reuse towels from other people and shit. It's disgusting. Some people are just nasty. Seriously, some people have, like, no common sense, and I don't know where the fuck they grew up, but, like, do 5 family members in your house use the same towel back to back? Like, ugh. Anyway. If you're gonna bring body wash, if you're gonna bring your body scrub, you know, try to keep it with your own toiletries and stuff like that. Don't have your fucking body wash sitting out there because then that's tempting other people to use it. And if you're going to complain about it, then don't leave it out there. If you don't care if people use it, then just leave it out in the shower. Who gives a shit? Let everyone use it, you know? Especially this. It's not like a bar of soap where everyone's rubbing it all over their body. That is kind of a no-no, I would say. A bar of soap, if you're going to bring your own soap, bring a container to keep the soap in. You've seen them. Yeah, and again, if you're going to a hotel and the hotel has the little freebie soaps, you don't want everyone using the same fucking bar of soap, especially if you don't know what the fuck's wrong with someone's body. It could be transferred to you. Those containers before. And keep it separate from everyone else's, because the last thing you want is, you know, you bring soap and then on day 2 of the tournament, you look at the soap and it's covered with everyone else's body hair, and you're like, oh Jesus, you know, everyone used my soap. So that's why it might even be a better idea on these kind of tournaments to bring body wash, because this isn't, you know, this is all contained in a container. It doesn't matter if other people share it. You know, they're not all rubbing it against their body. So that's also a good idea. I strongly recommend, if you're going to a tournament, that you bring some kind of powder, whether it's Gold Bond powder, whether they actually have special medicated powders. But I'm telling you. So there you go. That's the medicated powder I used to use. I stopped using it years ago. You need powder, all right? Because when you're in that room with all those people, more than likely you're wearing pants or jeans like I usually wear. After 5-6 hours of being in there sweating like a fucking dog, it becomes absolutely disgusting. And this stuff becomes essential, trust me, in that kind of an environment. It's like survival mode. So it's a good recommendation. Kind of with you to the tournament. Another strong recommendation, bring facial tissue. Yes. Always bring a pack of tissues with you. You never know when you have to clean something, wipe something, you sneeze, now you're fucked. With you, because some hotel rooms have them, some don't. If they don't, you end up, every once in a while, if you sneeze or whatever, you're going to need to use the toilet paper. Now you're going to run out of toilet paper. So I always recommend, just go, you know, these are cheap. It's 99 cents for a 4-pack. Go buy some facial tissues at the local store and bring them with you. Something that a lot of people don't think about, but it is pretty important, an ace bandage or an elastic support bandage like this. A perfect example is going to be me this weekend. Unfortunately, I hurt my neck earlier this week. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, wow. This was right before I really badly hurt. No, this is when I hurt my neck. I've told this story before, remember, guys? I said one day I was just stretching, and I pinched a nerve right here in my neck. And it was so bad of a nerve pinch that I had shooting pain from my neck through my shoulder, all the way down the front of my arm, all the way through my forearm, into my thumb. And I couldn't feel my thumb. I went to Winter Brawl, and I couldn't feel my arm to play. So I ended up forfeiting all my matches. At one point, this was when it was, you know, the beginning of my YouTube popularity, like 2011. And I remember when Team Spooky was streaming, I had a joystick in my hand, and I lifted up the joystick, and I was putting it on a table to the side. and I lost control of my thumb because the nerve was so bad, and I dropped the joystick and it crashed on the table and it turned the stream off. So there were like 1,000, 2,000 people watching the live tournament, and it just went bloop because my joystick crashed down on the stuff and shut it off because my hand was so fucked up. I didn't realize that's what this. I made this video right before I went to that. Yeah, right before I went to that tournament. Huh.
Just stretching or whatever. I pinched a nerve in my neck, and all this week I have shooting pains all down the side of my neck,
so
through
bad.
my shoulder, through the back of my arm, all the way into my thumb, and the tip of my thumb has actually been numb all week. So something like this, if it's really this bad on the weekend, I can wrap my hand in this, and it'll help to support my hand so I don't accidentally wrench it or do anything, especially with the amount of playing that I'm going to be doing this weekend.
And that was really stupid because nerve pain, that will never help. Nerve pain, it's based on a pinched nerve. That's not going to help your hand if you wrap your hands. That was just being stupid. But no, like, it's very important to have something like that if you're going on any trip. What if you sprain your ankle? Now what do? You know, you need the extra support, right? I Killed Filter to say, I always bring tissues with me. I never know when you might have an incident.
Being in
Oh
multiple
my God.
tournaments, this is always a good idea. Plus, this is all purpose. So shit, you know, you're standing up too long and you hurt your ankle. You can wrap your ankle in this. And this is, again, it's 99 cents at the store. It's nothing too expensive. It's a good all-purpose thing that you should probably bring with you.
Oh, I'm getting tired, man.
Extremely important.
What time is it right now? I'm starting to get really tired. I wonder if it's getting late. It's 7 o'clock. Oh, shit. Well, that would explain it. That would honestly explain it. All right. Well, we'll probably finish watching this, and then we will do a little bit of an adjournment. Because I am tired at this point. I've been streaming since, 10:15 in the morning.
A lot of people don't do it. Wet ones. Why are these important? It's the all-purpose, okay? If you can't get back to the room to wash your hands, you can use a wet one, and you're clean. If you're constantly playing on a joystick, well, chances are that over the course of the day, there's going to be oils, dirt, grease is going to go all over that joystick. You don't want a dirty-ass joystick if you're in the finals at the end of the day. You want to have a nice tournament-ready precision joystick. Wipe it down with a wet one. I mean, these are all-purpose. They clean up everything. They're extremely cheap. Travel, they sell these special travel packs. There's no reason why anyone should not bring something like that with them. And, I hate to say it, but this is an absolute truth of traveling, especially for these tournaments. You end up a lot of the times eating shit food because there's not a lot of stuff around to eat, not a lot of healthy food, and you end up having a very small selection, wherever you are in the venue. So, for example, if you're in a hotel, you end up eating the hotel food from the hotel restaurant. Maybe you end up ordering out pizza or Chinese food, really bad food. I recommend everyone get whatever they're called for your ass, because
Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 prevention of swamp ass. Wet wipes or Cottonelle wipes or whatever you want to call them. It's absolutely true. Especially during a tournament. Alright? The last thing you want is to be caught with disgusting swamp ass.
yes, it's a sad truth, but you're gonna need them every once in a while. Everyone needs them. You don't have to be ashamed. I'm not saying that everyone shits their pants at every tournament, but there's always, especially if you have a room with multiple people, there's usually one person who has a problem, and then they either end up using all the fucking toilet paper, or they stink it up. Bring these. This is very beneficial to everyone to have these with you. Okay, what else? A lot of people say, well, if you're in a tournament, okay? If you're in a tournament, it's very hard to leave a lot of the times to get food, especially if, like, for example, Saturday of Winter Brawl is going to be the pools for all the games, where it's going to be Marvel 3, Super Street Fighter 4. Those tournaments are going to have, like, over 200 people each, okay? So for the first couple hours of those tournaments, it's going to be impossible to leave. You're going to basically be stuck there, okay, playing the games. And so rather than say, oh, I'm starving, I'm just going to wait it out because I don't want to lose my turn or whatever. I don't want to be disqualified if I leave this ballroom. Beef jerky is your friend. Beef jerky, number 1, is filling. Number 2 is full of protein. And number 3 is absolutely delicious. Beef jerky is not going to go bad while you're at your trip. Usually the packages are resealable. And it actually fills your stomach as well because it's real meat. I mean, this is probably the all-purpose best snack that you can take with you to a tournament. And I highly recommend it. I'm going to bring this with me to Winter Brawl. So if I get hungry and I can't leave, this is my way out, so to speak. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in my bag here that you haven't seen. Now, yeah, we all know that the hotel has their own shampoo. But if obviously you need your own private shampoo, be sure to bring it, and Head & Shoulders or whatever you want to bring, Selsun Blue, and bring your own little bottles. But if you don't want people to use it, keep it.
Another reason for that is if you're like me and you got sensitive ass skin and shit, You don't want to just use whatever they have in the hotel room because you never know what it's going to be. It could be some crazy ass, you know, oh, it's got coconut oils and shit, and then you use it and you have a reaction or some shit. It happens. So better to have safe stuff with you than to have something you don't know is going to have a negative reaction against your skin, right? I Killed Phil Chitty said, what discs was it that were messed up in my back? Because he has a bulging disc. I don't remember. Was it C4, C... I think it was C4, C5, but I could be wrong. Basically, it was the worst possible disc, and here's why. This disc, if it inflamed enough or burst, I could have lost my bodily functions. Let's put it that way. It could. That's the nerve that could trigger you to use the bathroom. And the doctor was like, yeah, if you don't get this under control, you may have major problems for the rest of your life in that regard. So thank God I got it under control. I think that's C4, C5. I could be wrong. But I think that's what they told me it was. I had written it down at one point, but I don't remember what the hell it is anymore.
Inside of your own toiletry bag, okay? So that way people don't get the mistake that, oh, this is the public shampoo, and then they use it all. In fact, I highly recommend you bring your own and then just let anyone who's sharing your room use the shampoo that was from the hotel. That could be the public shampoo. One or two more quick things. First of all, I highly recommend that everyone does bring, either from the hotel room or whether you bring one yourself.
Oh, this is good.
Such as this.
Very good recommendation, especially if you play fighting games, because your hands are on controllers, joysticks all day long, and you're not going to be able to leave and constantly wash your hands. Of course, today now with the coronavirus, when tournaments come back into play, people are probably going to have hand sanitizer like crazy. But back then, no one was into that, but having a towel, your hands get nasty, you can wipe it, dry them off, you get sweaty, you can, you know what I mean? Like, you only use, it's only for you. Don't be giving that shit to someone else, you know? But a towel was like my saving grace for my last few years that I was in competitive tournaments.
Because just like I said with the wet wipes during the day, your hands might get greasy, your joystick might get dirty, and having a towel like this, you know, I played for 6 hours, I can easily just wipe down my joystick, dry off my hands, and I'm good to go. Rather than being all greasy and nasty and dirty after eating and doing all kinds of stuff and playing all day, you have a nice clean joystick. So a towel, definitely an essential thing for one of these tournaments. Yes, just like Doug Adams said in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, a towel is an essential thing for any traveler. I completely agree with that.
It's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, not Universe.
The last thing, and these are kind of like things that I like to do, I always like to bring some mouthwash just because, you know, you might be quickly brushing your teeth, but if you're going to sleep, you might not feel too clean, you know what I mean? Especially if you're not at home and you're not at your own home setup, you know, your toothbrush or whatever. So mouthwash is always a good idea. And then last but not least, one thing that I like to bring is some kind of tea with me because, you know, it might be either you wake up in the morning and you don't necessarily want coffee because coffee kind of gives you a jolt, or maybe you're winding down for the night and you just want to have something to relax you. Usually the coffee machines in the rooms make hot water and you can have your own like nice little tea and you relax and you're good to go. So I think that's pretty much it. We pretty much went through all the essentials of things that you would need for a tournament setting. I hope that at least some of these tips help you out. One other thing that if someone's bringing a laptop, I strongly recommend you bring a USB hub of some sort. Because what always happens is they bring a laptop and then everyone wants to plug their shit in. Oh, can I plug in my iPod? Oh, can I plug in my this and that? And then next thing you know, you have no fucking ports to do anything with.
Now, today maybe this isn't as important because today every mobile device now has its own charger cable, its own, you know what I mean? Back then, it was like everyone would bring a device and everyone would be like, oh, I got to plug in somewhere. And at least now, if you have the USB device, you know, back then that would help. Now, I would say more important than that would be like a power strip. So you only like 1 or 2 sockets in a room everyone could plug in. You know what I mean? All right. Well, guys, I would say today it was a pretty good retrospective. Admittedly, the last hour, hour and a half kind of wound down and we didn't get too much great stuff. Being honest here. But I enjoyed this event. We actually had a lot of good laughs this event, I feel, right? I was laughing my ass off earlier on. I hope that you guys liked it. Obviously, you guys were incredibly supportive during today's retrospective. Thank you guys very much. But, sadly, there was no new meme. We didn't get a new meme, guys. So, without a new meme, I say this is the worst retrospective ever. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, we had a good time. We had a good, that's true. There was a good history lesson there. I went through the history of my YouTube channels to show you how YouTube channels changed over the years. And how my popularity, you know, grew and then kind of stagnated. And we had a lot of good laughs, some really funny stuff, So I hope you guys had fun. I always enjoy these retrospectives. I hope you guys do too. Something very different, and at least I didn't have to worry about serious gameplay today. All right. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed during the stream. It is super much appreciated. Like, super duper thank you. It was a really over the top supporter stream. Thank you to anyone who just hung out and had a good time. That's what this is all about. Okay. That's gonna be it. Now, some people have already asked and said, when's the next one? As you guys know, this is not something I do often. The last one I did was over 4 months ago. Maybe the next one will be by the end of the year if I do another one this year. I don't know. You know, but I like doing these from time to time. And it's funny because every time we swear, oh, there's not much left. And the next thing you know, like the list that we went through today, we ended way early. Like there's still like 10, 15 things that I didn't even look at in this listing. Every time we have different ideas and funny stuff. So, you know, I don't know when the next one will be. It might be this year. If it is, great. I love doing these. I hope you guys had a good, relaxing time with me. Okay? Thanks for everyone, and until next time, have a good night.